What's going on YouTube? WestHobbiesRC. So today we are back with the OG Goblin 700. This video isn't so much about the Goblin 700. I want to go talk to you while I fly, but we got the Goblin off the shelf. We're running Torque 2208s on Cyclic, 0704T on tail, Superior Air 12S 5000, Hobby Wing 130, Quattrum 4530 X Goblin Edition, and a VBar Neo. So this video is I want to talk to you while I fly. Why am I not getting on the RadioMaster train while I'm flying my Mikado system? So let's spool up, let's get some flying in, and I'll go over why I am not flying RadioMaster, the Nexus, and why I'm not jumping on that train, because so many of you guys ask me. I gotta tighten those blades up. So, you guys have been asking why I'm not flying RadioMaster. Why am I not on the RadioMaster train? What am I doing? So the main reasoning is I think it's overdone. All right. So there's a lot, in my opinion, that goes into a radio and flybarless system for my liking. Now, you guys all know I flew Icon and Spectrum for many, many years, way before I started doing YouTube, way before I started this channel. I was a huge Spectrum and Icon person. Now, before Spectrum and Icon, I flew JR and Micro Beast. Before Micro Beast, I flew flybarred helicopters. And then I even flew the cheap Micro Beast clones. I used to fly Futaba. I've flown every radio system out there. Flew Airtronic, I flew 72 megahertz, 2.4, the first Spectrums, JRs, everything you can think of. My first radio was a Cox 2 channel with elevator on your left and rudder on your right, no throttle. So I care about the feel of a radio. I care about how the radio feels in my hands. I care about how the switches placement is on the radio, the gimbal placement on the radio, that all goes into effect, right? So my favorite JR radio is the 9303, and my favorite Spectrum was the DX9 and then the IX14. And then now I jumped on to the VBar train. VBar I used to think was over expensive. I used to think that they were not worth the money. Now remember, Mikado is the pioneer of flybarless systems. So Mikado designed the flybarless system. They were the first to come out with it. I think the RadioMaster system is really good. I think if you guys like to play around and have that kind of computer setup, it's an amazing system. But for me personally, I don't like the RadioMaster TX16S. I don't like the feel of the radio. I don't care for how it fits in my hands. I don't like the switch placement. I am a pinch hybrid flyer, so all of that goes into effect. Now, the Mikado V Control is an incredible feeling radio. In my hands, it just fits. It fits perfectly. It fits how I want it to fit. The gimbals feel good. The switch placement is perfect for my fingers to fit in. Everything about the radio, in my opinion, is what I want in a radio. Where the RadioMaster, which I do have, so before any of you guys say, oh, well, you didn't give it a chance, I've flown the RadioMaster. If you guys have been watching for a while, you know that I used to make videos on it. And I just never cared for how cheap the radio felt. And it is a cheap radio, I understand that. It's a very inexpensive radio and it's very powerful. But in my liking, I just don't, the plastic feels cheap. The overall like switches, the speaker, the screen, I don't like it. The other thing I don't like about it is that the programming, right? So you guys know I build a ton of helicopters. I fly a ton of helicopters. I'm constantly building. My radios are on for hours every day while I'm doing setup, while I'm doing programming, adjusting. When I'm at the field, I used to have to bring my laptop and tune my icons, and I'm done with that now with the V Control. You know, everything is done right here. I don't have to worry about doing any kind of adjusting on the computer and all the making programs and everything that you have to do on RadioMaster. Now, once you learn it, I know you can make a file, and I know that the file is, you can copy it and everything like that. I think if you enjoy that stuff, I think it's great, but I personally love the Mikado ecosystem. I love the way the helicopter flies. I love the way you can tune and adjust everything. And before you guys start saying, oh, Mikado pays you, Mikado don't pay me anything. Mikado doesn't even send, the only thing they've ever sent me at Brian at Mikado USA, awesome guy, great company to support. He sent me the very first Mikado cat pack to do testing and do a setup video on. That's all I've got. They don't pay me money. They don't send me radios. They don't send me VBars. Everything you see Mikado-wise is paid for out of pocket. It's not sent. So get that out. Now, I do have a Nexus. I did start playing with the Nexus setup, and it's too much for me. It's too much for the average person that doesn't have a ton of time. And before everybody says that they fly better, I personally don't agree with that. I think they fly good. They really do. I don't agree that they fly better. I think every flybarless system on the market is a good flying system. I think that you can tune everything to fly like it should. Now, the reason I'm not doing setup videos is Bert from BK Hobbies has an incredible setup video. He's got a whole playlist of them. Heli Direct, the System X guys, they have incredible videos and Discord help and all that stuff. There's RC Video Reviews, I believe his name is. He's got a ton of RadioMaster stuff. I just feel like the whole ecosystem is there's too many hands in the pot, and I don't know enough about the radio to be comfortable making videos for you guys to learn on, because I make videos that everybody can learn from and not just a video to make a video. If that makes sense. Sure, I can make videos on it. I can throw videos together, but I don't know enough. I don't know enough about the system to comfortably make videos. So I hope that explains why I'm not making them. I hope that explains why I haven't been posting any videos on it. So I hope you guys can understand that, but that is why I am not joining the RadioMaster. In the future, I think if they could do a predetermined file, which I know is what the System X guys are doing, but like Spectrum, for example, if they can have the radio set up where it's just making your pitch, your throttle, they will do so much better. And I think then it's in a very affordable price, but it's just not for me. I will continue to fly Mikado. I will continue to fly VBar. I really enjoy the system, and I have had zero issues. I know there has been some problems with the Evo and packets lost. I fly a wide variety. Evo, Touch, I fly VBar Evo, VBar Neo, and I have had zero issues with any of them. Trust me, you guys would be the first people I tell. You know that I fly very expensive helicopters, the turbine, the speed machines, everything is on Evo. VBar Evo, V-Control Touch, and V-Control Evo, both radios, zero issues. All right, let's land this thing. Such an awesome flying machine. I love this helicopter. So beautiful. That's my radio yelling at me. I'm at negative. So I hope that has answered some of your questions, that has explained. I was going to do a video on the bench, but I figured I'm already at the field. What better than to fly and talk about it? So I hope that has answered your questions. I hope you guys, understand where I'm coming from, the sun is shining. Look at that paint job. Woo, that looked good. So I hope you guys know where I'm coming from. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. In the future, I might do RadioMaster stuff, but for the time being and for a good bit, I'm not going to be doing it. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Take care and have a great day.